I want to see the type of woman that you have dated. Like, I'm sorry.
Type of women that I
don't
date,
feel like you have dated a dominant woman, because me personally,
Ugh.
the way you
dominant
talking
women,
back here,
I would have been got rid of a dominant.
Welcome back to the channel. BLPThonLexy here with another reaction video. I came across this clip of this balloon pop show. I believe it was St. Louis's balloon pop show. Shouts out to them. It was a phenomenal show. There was a conversation between this woman and this strong personality man. Some would call him a Sigma male personality. I thought that it made for a great conversation. The woman was putting a lot of emphasis on the fact that she had her 3 jobs and that she didn't need a man for anything. And what he was trying to explain to her is that that was what's keeping her ass single. And it made for a funny conversation. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's not waste 1 minute.
You shouldn't cheat. You know, so that's just my outlook on it now.
Do you just think you just want 2 girlfriends?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but
that's what I'm saying. Why you just don't say you just want 2 girlfriends? But realistically, ain't no woman trying to share. If you really like that, a woman ain't trying to share.
Yeah,
they will. If you take care of the
my
house,
experience,
bro, they will share you.
From my experience, no, it ain't
yes,
working
they
like
will,
that.
Bro. They sharing you unwillingly anyway. Oh God.
Oh wow.
They sharing you unwillingly anyway. How you gonna say that they won't share you willingly and you taking care of both?
That's 2 different things. Willingly and unwillingly is 2 different things.
Just tell them. They already know what's going on anyway. They probably just waiting on you to say it.
You know, I just
most women know that they man messing with another woman.
Oh, that boy is good.
I think he's got a point, because a lot of times before anything bad even happens in a relationship, the woman is already like going through the guy's phone, lurking on his Facebook, trying to become an investigator of his life, especially when things are going really well. A lot of times when a woman goes through a guy's phone, it's when she's feeling good about the relationship.
Bitch is running wild, man.
Just keep that in mind. Let's get back into it.
No, that does not mean they're okay with it.
As long as, for 1, she ain't calling my phone. For 2, she ain't beating my door down. For 3, I don't know who she is or whatever else is going on.
Now, a woman, now
you got
a woman who knows her
woman
man
having a double life too?
No, because she's not me. I'm a man and she's a woman. And we live by different rules on this planet Earth.
Bro. He's exactly right. And again, you mainly see it in the black community, the women trying to chest bump with their men. Hold my poodle. And try to be on the same level as their men and really compete about this. It's a very unattractive thing for women to do, to be like, well, you're doing it, so why can't I do it? Well, we're obviously 2 different genders. We don't govern ourselves by the same laws. It should be common sense, but we're dealing with modern women here.
That's true. And if you say that we don't, then when you go home and you got a daughter and a son, tell them to go by the same rules.
Exactly.
I guarantee you don't tell your daughter she live by the same rules. You want to know why?
I actually have 2 boys, so I don't worry about that.
You would never tell your boys that they can do the same things that
I'm not.
Exactly.
Now I really know that she just doesn't really have anywhere to go in the discussion. What does you not having a daughter have to do with you not understanding the reasonable aspects of what he just had to say? I don't really like people like you who just intentionally act dumb, and you know that the person that you're talking to or you're debating with is being reasonable.
Okay,
but you just said
the stuff that's coming out your mouth is crazy to me. That's all I'm saying.
It's only crazy to you because of the world that you live in.
And I do agree with her. Where you saying you're possessive, like I want to see the type of woman that you have dated. Like, I'm sorry.
Type of women that I date.
don't feel like you have dated a dominant woman, because me personally, the way
dominant
you talking back there,
I would have been got rid of a dominant woman thinking she gonna tell me what to do.
And I would have been got rid of you with the type of
I get a
attitude
soft,
you got.
feminine woman that ain't gonna talk back to me every time she get attitude.
I know, with low self-esteem.
Exactly.
That want to be with you.
Keep paying your own rent.
I know, and I love it.
And pay your own.
I love it.
Fine.
I love it.
He don't know nobody.
See how she's saying, I love it. I love it.
Why are you talking like that?
In a lot of ways, Western women, specifically BWs, they bring like a willingness to lose to the conversation so that they don't really have to try hard. So if they say, I don't really care about winning, then you can't really sun me.
Who gonna check me, boo?
I don't really want to win anyway. Gotcha. It's like, no, that's actually stupid. And if you didn't want to win, you wouldn't have the conversation at all.
Gotcha.
You know what they doing? They live in wonderful
with my own, and I live wonderful, free, single,
and going to work every day.
And it doesn't matter. And working my businesses too. I love what I do. So you saying work a job, that's nothing to me. I'm a woman that definitely stumps her feet. So you saying something about a job, that's nothing to me. Right now, at this point, I have 3 jobs. Yeah. So the way you talk and saying something about women being single, I'm okay with that.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay. Yeah.
It's funny, women always say that they're okay with like working and I can pay my own bills and whatever, but they're not okay with dating a guy and continuing to pay their own bills. That proves that you're eventually looking to not pay your own bills, which means on some level, paying your own bills isn't the most favorable position that you could be in society.
I'm single because that ain't even that. It's like, I got my picks, but it's like, ain't nothing really to pick for real right now. If I wanted a girlfriend and I really just wanted to pick any, you could be my girlfriend. You could be my girlfriend. You
trying to be in a polygamous relationship?
It ain't even that.
So
I'm at the
like
point
how
right now.
you're
Money.
the catch.
I'm money. Yeah, I'm definitely the cash.
Oh, okay.
Especially in
All right.
my age bracket. Praise God.
So let me say this.
Wow.
I mean, how many PlayStations have you bought?
I done bought a lot of them, and Xboxes, and games, and Wii's, all types of
Because you mentioned that with a passion.
Man, look, it's something that we all done went through.
What does
We
that
all
gotta
just
do with
don't speak
anything?
on it.
Speak on
We
it.
all done dated women with kids, and we all done got the short end of the stick. It's just we all deal with it in different ways. Some of us speak out on it, some of us don't. They always get the bigger end
Some
of
of
the
the
stick.
stuff that you
Please
saying,
let him
I feel
talk,
like
let
you
him talk.
talking out of hurt. For
Go
that's
ahead.
just me.
Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right, low value.
Every single time a black man disagrees with a black woman, he has to be triggered. His position has to be based in trauma or hurt, even if his position is more logical than the black woman. That's where you know that the deck is stacked against black men trying to have conversations with black women about dating and relationships.
Cause you're the only person talking, really.
Do
to be
any
honest.
man disagree with what I have said so far? Speak now. If you do, it's fine.
Hey, don't put me in this.
No, I'm for real. I said any
Hey,
man.
I'm staying out the way.
Hey, I'm staying out of this one.
I'm staying out the way on that.
You know
So
what?
yeah, some of it is legit.
If I'm honest,
I'm ready for this.
I'm with him, but I'm not with him. Let me tell you why I'm with him. Some of the things that he's saying make sense, but I think that when you get with the right woman, you guys communicate, then everything can go the way he's saying.
Love it.
So like I think he's referring to a submissive woman. And I think that you have to communicate with the woman on a certain level to find out if she is submissive, and then he'll get everything he's talking about.
Shut the fuck up.
So what you're saying is he should just date a broad who isn't showing any level of femininity or submissiveness, commit to her, and then see if he can get submissiveness later. That's not a wise choice, brother.
Use your common sense.
I'm dealing with women that's manipulative. Like women
he dealing with the wrong
nowadays, they
kinds.
only want to be submissive when it fits them.
Mm.
They'll be submissive when we going on trips and when I'm paying the rent and whenever their car break down, I'm getting it fixed and whenever everything else is going good.
Preach.
When I tell you to go to the club, it's a problem. You submissive whenever you want to be. But whenever I tell you to do something you don't want to do, now you're no longer submissive. That's not going for me. It's not going for me.
I can't lie to you. He got some truth in that.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna keep it a buck
He ain't saying
because,
shit wrong with that.
but what I'm noticing that more so in the generation that came before me, the 30 and down, the ones that's around my age and up, they're a little better. But you know, them young ones, they've been having the little issues. You know, they do all of it, and then no offense, baby, but it's too much of the snapbacks of the hands and all that extra. But like you said, when you're doing for them, everything good. But,
Too much
so
talking back.
I might be with you on this a little bit.
They're not letting us lead.
Yeah,
We
it's
need
kinda-
to be able to lead, but how can I lead a woman who every time I say something, she got something to say back?
Tell me to shut up! Question 1.
What I see is black women reaching out to black men and saying, hey, where y'all at? Like, I'm trying to date y'all. Where the black men at? Where the black kings at? And all this other stuff like that. And black men are sitting there like, we're here, but it doesn't quite seem like you give a damn about what we're talking about.
What do you bring to the table?
Why do men ask that?
I mean, I just want to know.
What does that mean?
What you
Why
mean?
do
That's
y'all
like,
ask
what you
that-
mean? What does that
Why
mean?
do y'all ask that
It's
question?
a problem.
Shit with a man who you feel like gonna do better by you and get you in a better place in life, but you don't want to listen to him. Why are you with him then?
I can't listen to a man or be led by a man that's gonna lead me into darkness.
Bad.
If
That's
I
right.
see off rip that you finna lead me into some BS,
Then get
I'm
away
not. Then
from
now
me.
let me take the reins. I'm gonna have to take the reins to be masculine. Don't no woman wants to be
hell no.
masculine.
Well, pick
The slanted argument to just set up the scenario to where the guy doesn't know what he's doing, and then you have to come in and save the day.
I am a strong woman. I am a empowered woman today.
Listen, no women wants to be masculine. We all desire to be in our femininity. You know, we want a man to be able to be a provider, but you know, like you just said, it's different strokes for different folks. So, you know, and just like you said, you got to have that communication with whoever you with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's boundaries to everything you're saying. And I don't disagree with nothing you said. I definitely do agree with you to a certain standpoint. But on the women's side of it, because personally, I want to be submissive to my man. If I can see that my man going to lead me to greatness and we can lead and be a partners, because ultimately I want a husband. That's a partnership. Okay. If I feel like that I can trust you and you can lead to me and we can do something, then that's going to be beautiful. But if I see you on some BS or you doing something you don't got nothing to do, then it's like, nah.
She meant every bit of that shit.
Healthy marriage actually isn't a partnership. Healthy marriage is when one person has final say in things that go on in a relationship, and the other person got in the relationship because she trusts that person to make final say. You don't get in a relationship under the understanding that you approve of their leadership style and then say, well, I don't know if I trust the leadership style. What if he doesn't know what he's doing? Who would say that in a situation where you've already committed?
You big cold-blooded dummy.
Because if you've already committed to the situation, why would you now be saying, well, I don't know if I can trust you? It speaks to like the same way, like I think a lot of women have kids in the Black community. I think that they start with like, does he have swagger? Is he, you know, does he look good? Can he dance well? Does he drive a nice car? Is he well endowed? Not, is he a father? Is he stable? Going to be around for like decades and not just for a short time. Short like decision-making process that I think is really killing the community. But I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Hit the subscribe button anyway out of the room. Also hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time we post content like this. It's ThonLexy. I'll see you guys on the next one.